The Lofoten Islands is a place of contrast where the mountains meet the sea and fishing villages are scattered throughout, accessible only by the steep bridges that allow you to visit the communities that call these islands home. Join us as we explore this archipelago and get blown away by its distinctive scenery consisting of dramatic mountains, open sea and sheltered bays. And will the vast areas of untouched lands finally relent and give up a moose for us to see? I might have just seen a moose.
Feel the beat, don't stop. Guns on light, never drop. Life is short, let's play. No regrets, just day by day.
That's what you get to see during the daylight, it's just the pink of the sky.
Yeah.
It's like candy floss. You just want to gobble it up.
I might have just seen a moose. Lisa seems to think it's a moose, I'm not sure.
When it had those big things.
Antlers.
Not a little baby.
It's not a massive moose. If it is a moose, it could be a babby, but it might be a moose.
But it could be a reindeer.
If we don't want to see any more reindeer, I want to see a moose. Oh man, if this is a moose.
We've turned around for this.
We have turned around for this. I have so wanted to see a moose on this trip. A moose is a bucket list item I never knew I needed till I got to Norway. Was it here? Yeah, what's that over there?
Oh, might be a reindeer.
Yeah, it's got his head freaking buried straight in whatever it is.
Does look like a moose.
I'm not sure what it is. It was a reindeer, folks.
We think. It's a bit of a distance away.
Sunshine bright, let's go. Rhythm takes us in flow. Friends around, no
Yes. Look at that view.
live it up. Don't hold back. Party on, no need to pack. Laugh and sing under the moon. Good vibes will come real soon.
Who doesn't love a good reflection, eh?
Feel the groove in your soul. Lose control, let it roll. Smiles wide, hearts high. Chasing stars in the sky. Worries fade into night. Shining stars in this light. Feel the joy, feel the cheer. Every second makes it clear. Live it up, don't hold back. Party on, no need to pack. Laugh and sing under
If you guys are coming to Norway in the winter,
will come real soon.
an argument you booked 2 weeks to come and do it, add another 2 weeks on top of that. Because with the views we are seeing, you're going to be stopping every 50 meters to just stop. So 2 weeks is just not enough.
And this time of year, especially, isn't it?
It's
Because the sky, I cannot describe to you what we see. It's just pink. It's a pink I've never seen before. You?
no, it's no matter how much footage we take in, you know, we can't even post edit it or anything because we will just not capture what we're seeing. It is mind-blowing. It is absolutely incredible.
It is the next level.
Every second makes it clear. Live it up, don't hold back. Party on, no need
Jesus
to pack.
Christ.
Laugh and sing
Imagine
under
living
the
there.
moon. Good vibes will come real soon.
Before I forget, I need to do the windscreen wipers because I don't want to pay another 76 quid because I forgot to do them. Leave those bad boys there. And then I can pull them back. Because it's looking like it's going to be another cold one tonight. When we booked in, we sort of arrived at this campsite last minute because there's just nothing down the Lofoten Islands that are open. So when we arrived, we spoke to the owner. He was saying, got to minus 16 today. It's the coldest he's known it in the 35 years he's lived here. They live here especially because it gets to about minus 4, minus 5, minus 6 on a really cold day. He said he didn't know what to do with himself. But yeah, the cold seems to be following us.
Today we are in for a really exciting adventure, aren't we?
Certainly are.
We are in the Lofoten Islands in Norway, and I'm going to go on one of the roads that has really appealed to me since we started watching other people on YouTube, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. This is one of those roads.
This is one of those roads that I have seen many people travel, and I'm super excited about doing it.
Waves are crashing on the shore.
Could you imagine living somewhere like this?
Golden sands, I long for more.
Oh, look at those.
Salty breeze, a sweet embrace.
That's where they dry all the fish, I believe. That's like the fish drying racks.
Oh, wow.
Synonymous with Norway.
Oh, the ocean calls my name.
Oh, it's a bit of a steep one, isn't it?
It is.
Dancing tides, forever the same. In the twilight where dreams are made. On this beach, I'll never fade. Seagulls soar above the waves. Lost in time, my heart it saves. Footprints washed away by night. In the moon's glow, everything feels right.
Welcome to the freezing but iconic village of Henningsvaer. It's probably one of the more famous fishing villages in the Lofoten Islands. It's home to arts and culture as well, is understanding, but primarily tourism and fishing is what keeps this little place alive. But not only that, it's also home to probably the most famous football pitch in the world, Henningsvaer Stadium. It is quite remote, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
Very remote, but very, very beautiful. Although if you do kick a ball over the side, there's a good chance you've lost that to the sea, because there's just nothing around it.
Oh, the ocean calls my name. Dancing tides, forever the same.
As we're heading further south, away from Henningsvaer, the E10 will naturally take you round. But a top tip from where we stayed last night from the owner, he said when you get across the second bridge, turn left onto the 815, which is what we're going to do, because the way the weather is at the moment, you're going to get more of a view. Sorry, I just slid there for a tiny bit. Sorry, but yeah, so basically this side we're going to be between the mountain, which will be to our right, and the sunset, which is going to be to our left. Whereas if we went the other way on the E10, we just have the mountain between us and the sunset. So
Oh, the ocean calls my name. Dancing tides, forever the same. In the twilight where dreams are made. On this beach, I'll never fade.
So we have all this open space. Still no moose.
Good morning. Another beautiful morning in Norway. Have a go at this spot where we pulled in last night. We didn't even know this existed. Look at this. How cool is that? We've got about another hour's drive this morning. We're going to head a bit further south to the town of, I refer to it as A. I don't know what it is. It's an A with the funny things on the top. And then that's as far south as we can go in the Lofoten before we start heading back up north. I've just turned around to get back in the van and I've seen this little metal, I don't know what you'd call it, plaque, I suppose. It's not that small. And last night the wind was absolutely howling where we were. I kept hearing this clanging. I couldn't work out what it was. I think I've just solved it. That's what it was. It's like a Viking boat, I suppose, is a symbol. The boat, I suppose, the three at the top could either represent people or paddles, and then the four at the bottom is a fish. Mystery solved.
Skies wide and open, sun shining bright. We keep on walking, day turns to night. Waves crashing softly on golden shores. Time fades to echoes, yearning for more.
I've decided that I think biggest danger about winter van life in Norway, actually say driving in winter in Norway as a whole, your biggest danger you'll face is the views. 100% it is the views, because they are so spectacular and they just everywhere that you really got to fight to keep your eyes on the road.
Or just be the passenger. You get to see it all.
That is, for me, is the challenge. It's just postcard views everywhere.
There really is. Look at that.
So forget your storms, forget your bad weather, forget the snow, forget the ice. Obviously they all do contribute towards it, but oh my goodness, for me personally, I don't know for everybody else, but what's that all about? Freaking give us a heart attack.
We were like immediate danger. I think Sean lost about 3 years off his life.
Yeah, I've just aged there.
It proper went off, didn't it?
This is a test. Yeah, freaking test me arse, man.
Look at those little quirky houses. Chalets. Oh, look at that. The stone edge.
We've reached Oh.
Oh.
We did our homework, that's what it's called. Oh. And apparently it is the town with the shortest name in the world. And I can believe that, looking at that.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Not A.
Oh.
Not A. Oh.
That's just what the doctor ordered. And there's the doctor over there,
Nice
Dr.
bit.
Lisa.
But- Such a runny nose, it's so cold. Keep your spoon there, 'cause it's going to need a...
We're going to do some voice footage out there, folks, but sorry, it is too freaking cold. Temperature wise, only like -2, but that southwesterly wind is bitter. So you're going to have to enjoy the footage, I'm afraid, because it was too cold to get this face out in that weather.
Dancing through the wild wind, hair flying, eyes closed tight. Feel the freedom in the night, chasing dreams, taking flight.
I've seen a moose! I have seen a moose!
Ripples echo
He has.
Oh, I'm so excited!
I've said we've got to go around and get evidence that he has seen a moose.
Oh,
magic.
Got to go around this roundabout.
I've got no fuel, but I don't care.
Stand by.
Look at that, just over there, laying down, I don't know if you guys can make it out, is a freaking moose. Oh man, I cannot believe that. How awesome's that?
It's snowing.
Yeah. Here comes the snow. Do 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 do. Snow dance.
So with the shake of the elbow like that, that brings us to the end of this video. So we're going to continue our journey through Norway. I guess there's nothing else to say other than
We'll catch you on the flip side.
bye.